Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Mac the Trader, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down a 10% trade that my community students were able to catch. So for those of you that are a part of the Mac Trading Academy's trading community, where I send out my daily points of interest for you guys. I send out my setups, I send out my entry schematics, I tell you guys what to look for as it relates to London session, New York session. If you are a part of that, then you were able to take advantage of this 10% AUDUSD trade. I gave you guys the target. I gave you guys the time to take the trade. I gave you guys what to look for as it relates to the entry. And I gave you guys the M15 day trading point of interest. Now, not only were my community students able to take advantage, but also if you have clicked that post notification icon to be updated whenever I upload a new video and whenever I live stream, those of you guys who joined in on my last live stream were able to take advantage of this move. I literally had the M15 point of interest marked up. We talked about it on YouTube live before New York session. So for those of you that were able to join in on that, you guys actually had an inside look at my analysis for the morning. And of course, those of you guys who are part of the community, you guys were able to take advantage of that and also use my entry model. Now, if you are not a part of the YouTube family, feel free, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I upload a new video, as well as leave a comment in the description down below what type of giveaway you want as it relates to cryptocurrency. Are you interested in receiving XRP? Are you interested in receiving Bitcoin? Are you interested in receiving Ethereum, Solana? I want to know what my trading family is interested in receiving because I'm going to do a crypto giveaway very soon for you guys. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to trade some monies within the market, and then what I make on a specific trade, I'm going to turn that into a certain cryptocurrency and give away to a student or a trader, a part of the YouTube family. So I will catch you guys after we do a quick commercial and get into the intro, and I will see you all in the charts. Let's get into it.
What's going on, traders? I hope you all are doing well. This is your boy Mac, and for those of you that have been contacting me saying, Mac, how do I pass my funding challenge? I've taken multiple challenges, I continue to fail, all I need is 10%, what should I do? For those of you all who continue to ask me that question, for those of you all who continue to struggle with your own capital and you need more capital in order to really have a return on investment, what I want you to do is join me on my next live trading session. For those mentorship students who joined me on today, we were able to produce 17.49% live on the charts. I show you guys my analysis, I show you guys where I'm taking my buy positions, I show you guys where I'm taking my sell positions, and all you have to do as a mentorship student is join in on the live trading. So for those of you who want to become funded traders, I am going to assist you, and I'm going to make it very simple for you to join the mentorship program. What I want you to do is look in the description down below. Click the link to join Mac Trading Academy, sign up for the next live trading session, right? And I want you to pass your funding challenge with flying colors, okay? I'm also going to give you guys 25% off the mentorship program just to make it a little easier for you guys to get your funds together to join in on the mentorship program. I look forward to seeing you on our next live trading session where I will be showing you guys all of my trades so you can pass your funded challenge. This is Mac, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
All right, guys, so now let's go ahead and hop right into the charts. Now, before we get into it, you guys may hear a little bit of rain and a little bit of thunder in the background. It is storming outside, and I'm pretty sure my mic is going to pick it up, so please don't mind that. And also, you may see the cameras glitch out just a little bit. They rely on the internet, and like I said, it is storming out, so do keep that in mind, and thank you for bearing with me and working with me. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So as it relates to the trade that was given out to all my students and community members, it was this trade right here based on the H4 time frame, and we were actually anticipating lower pricing. However, we must trade what the market gives us, and one of our targets was 10%, which was hit, which we'll go over in just a second, and then we'll go over what was the peak of the trade and things like that, right? So starting off on the H4 time frame, this was my original H4 point of interest right here, just using this wick, right? following the simple 1, 2, 3 step process within my trading plan within the mentorship program. As you guys can see, right, our last trade on AUDUSD, 12.61%. Then if you took the day trade here, 31%, which we also uploaded to YouTube and also did a YouTube live stream on this 11.33% trade. If you are not tapped into the live streams, I need you to hit that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I do go live. So 11.33% here, 12.61% here, 10% here, which we will go over in just a second. Absolutely phenomenal last couple of weeks of trading AUD/USD as an asset overall. So let's go ahead and break down this trade just a little bit more. Now that you guys can see the H4 point of interest, it was based on this here. Essentially, we do sweep this liquidity here. We do have a previous mitigation creating this supply chain, and then price pushes to the downside. Not only did we hit our first target here, we also hit our second target here, and our third target, which was actually here within this area. I was expecting buyers to come into the market once we had actually pushed down just a little bit more. As we can see, that did not take place. We do have this gap here within this area as well that I was also anticipating on closing. However, we can see that the market is not ready to close this gap just yet. But once it is, we will be waiting and we will be prepared for this to possibly close as imbalance and for price to tap into maybe this point of interest here or wick into our lower point of interest, which is right here within this area, right? So now let's break this down to the M15 and let's go ahead and break down a little bit of the refinements that I selected here, which I also gave to you guys on YouTube during the YouTube live. Let's go over why I selected those points of interest.
What's going on, guys? This is your boy Mac, and I have an announcement for you. For those of you all a part of my trading community, we are currently up about 20% on our last Euro CAD day trade called out live to all of my trading community. If you are not a part of my trading community, but you want to be able to produce consistent results and you want to be able to have those payouts that you guys see all of my funded traders have, then what I want you to do is I want you to join my trading community. Now, currently, the price of the trading community is only $39. That's about $1.50 per day when you break it down. That's less than a cup of coffee. So if you're a trader and you're not yet profitable, or if you're a trader and you don't yet understand how to produce results, consistent results from the markets, join Mac Trading Academy's community, because you guys will be able to take advantage of my daily points of interest and entries as well, right? So I look forward to seeing you a part of our community where I'm going to assist you with producing results the world is not familiar with. I will catch you all on the next one.
All right, so for the first refinement, essentially I just used this candle right here, right? We can see this bearish candle right here, right next to this inside bar, which we know that means that there is some type of range on the lower time frame. So this was the apex of it all, right? Just keeping in mind, it's really all based around this area right here. Solid, right? And then just putting the refinements within the higher time frame H4 POI, which is here, right? Second refinement was this candle right here. We can see this candle sweeps all of this liquidity here, right? And then is the apex of this entire micro push to the downside, which is here, right? So essentially, I'm just looking to see if we can get a possible reaction out of these two areas, all while understanding that this is a higher time frame H4 point of interest as well. All right, so essentially this is how everything is looking on the M15 time frame. Right, now let's go ahead and start to break this down to the M1, simply because I told you guys that I was going to be looking for price to tap into these M15 POIs and possibly give an M1 entry opportunity during New York session. All right, so this zone right here, I'm going to make this zone pink so you guys can see it a little. It's a little obnoxious. Let's actually make this color, how does the gray look? The gray is decent. Here, let's do this. Let's change this color to yellow. So this is the higher time frame M15 refinement, okay, based on the H4 POI, which is this larger white box that you guys see here. Essentially, we're looking for price to essentially transition from buys to sells. That's it within this zone while we are day trading, right? So we can see here that we do have a break to the upside here, and then we have a change of momentum here with pricing, right? That is essentially what triggered us to look for our entry, okay? We took an entry here, let's just make this gray for the time being. Right, we took an entry here. Once price tapped back into the supply that was responsible for flipping our demand, which is here after giving us a failed reaction and not being able to create higher highs. Okay, risk on this trade was about 3 pips. And I told everyone a part of the community we would be looking for a 5% return, 10% return, and then I gave a higher time frame swing target for those who did not want to day trade, right? I try to keep that in mind for those of you guys, or excuse me, for those of you all who don't want to swing trade and hold trades, because I know some of you guys are funded traders. A lot of you guys have rules and regulations based on, you know, how long you can hold a trade, you know, high impact news, things like that, weekends, stuff like that, right? So what I try to do is I try to give you guys multiple targets, 5R, 10R, and then of course for those who do want to hold those trades to hit higher time frame targets, I also give those targets as well. So we can see that this trade hit 30 pips within the next couple of hours. How long did this trade take? So this trade took about 2 hours, 55 minutes, around 10% return. Very, very straightforward. So for those of you guys who have access to my community, this was a very, very straightforward trade for you guys. You logged into the academy, you went to the trade alerts tab within the platform, and you were able to see exactly how Mac was preparing to take advantage of New York session. Very, very simple, very, very straightforward. Congrats to all of you guys who were able to take advantage of this 10+% trade. Now, let's say you did not have a 10% target, right? Let's say you just allowed price to run. Now, if you were within a funded account, right, then 10% is more than enough, right? If you guys are ever up 5 to 10%, close that trade if you have a funded account and move on to the next trade. However, if this was your personal account and let's say you were just holding, you know, the trades to see, you know, how much profit you could collect, this trade ran a total of 15.9%, almost 16% this trade ran. If you were within a funded account, you were up major 15.9% within this leg to the downside here. Now, I did tell you guys, those of you all who joined the Monday night session, those of you all who are part of my mentorship program, I told you guys, go ahead and set your stop loss at 10R, right? And then just allow price to do whatever it's going to do. So even if it does reverse on you, you're still collecting 10% return on investment on this asset right here, which isn't bad at all. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would love to have you a part, and join our live streams, all right? We'll be live streaming tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, preparing for New York session. Usually our live streams are gonna be around 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Around there. And if you guys have a pair that you want me to analyze, you want me to put my eyes on and expertise on, all you have to do, join in on the webinar and we have you covered. All right, with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Much love. Peace out.